Problem 15 is based off of problem 8. So there's a couple things that we need to know about problem 8 first of all. So a couple of the pieces of information that we got on problem 8 was looking at the equation. There was 300 people that started. Then the next time there was 550 for the next 15 minutes. And then there was 800 after that. So when we look at the series, we are adding all these together. And then also in problem 8, we figured out that at noon, between 11:45 and noon, the last group that came in was 4,050. So that many people. The equation for this was T of n equals 300 as my first term plus 250 is my common difference, n minus 1. So another way I can figure out my number of terms, if we did not have that already, is I can, instead of having this as a T of n right here, I can substitute that for my last term. So now when I take my last term and substitute that in, if I solve for n right here, that's going to give me the term number that gives me my last one. So to do that, I'm going to go through and subtract 300. So I get 3750 equals 250 times n minus 1. Divide both sides by 250. I get 15 equals n minus 1, so n equals 16. So there are 16 terms. What I can do with all of that information now is if I know my first term, I know my last term, and then I have my number of terms is 16 and divided by 2. That is now my formula to go through and give the total. So the total ends up being 34,800. And if we think about making our rectangle when we are stacking the first term plus the last term, that's these two numbers. So the height of that rectangle is going to be 4,350. The width of that rectangle then will be my 16 divided by 2, which is 8. And multiplying those together gives the total right there.